Hello everyone. Today I'm going to fix a circular saw cord. So this was cut in half by my dad many years ago, and what I'm going to do is solder the ends back together again. What I have here are what I call shrinky dinks, which are heat shrink tubes. They shrink when you add heat to them. You'll see how that works in a little bit here. The first thing I'm going to do is take a big one, slide it over the whole cord. And that'll seal it all up and we're all done. Okay? Next thing I gotta do is put ends on here. Iron's hot. So I'm going to put tubes on here as well. So don't have to worry about electrical taping it. That'll make a much better seal. So I got a red one and a black one, because I'm fancy like that. What I'm going to do is cut these off as long as I strip these down. I'm just going to cut a little off the ends. If you want to strip back more for what you're doing, go ahead. I just like keeping my wires tight as possible. Slide that one on there. Slide that one on there. Okay. Next step, take the other half of the cord, and what I'm going to do is twist them together a little bit, just enough to hold it in place. What I want to do is twist them end to end. Make a nice little knot of wire here. There's a lot of different ways I know how to do this, but this has by far been the easiest way. I got just a cheap do-it-yourself thing here. Came with a coil of flux and solder in one. So I'm just going to take the heating iron, and I'm going to heat up the copper line a little bit. Take the end of the solder, just slowly start incorporating it into the copper. Now, my tip is all messed up. If you can see that, it's all white. I was using it for plastic, believe it or not. So I need to tin the end of it. So, first thing I need to do, scrape off all the crap. There. Okay? You want to take a little bit of flux and solder, melt it onto the tip a little bit. Okay? It's called tinning, apparently. Okay, so now I got a little coating of tin on there. If you're doing this right, you'd have liquid flux and all that, but I don't care about right. I just need it done. So I put that on here. Get the copper up. Start bleeding the tip of that into the copper. Okay. There you see, I've got the copper is now coated, and the next step is to slide the shrink over it and shrink it. Alright, I'll let my wire cool for a second. Hot to the touch. Next thing to do, take my little shrink, work it up over the solder. Okay. See that? All you need is a little bit of heat. you go. Clean and tidy. On the next one. You don't want your shrink too close to your wires, because if it gets hot while you're soldering, it's going to shrink in place and you have to cut it off. Okay, just like that. Solder iron. A little bit of solder around the tip to get it started. Right under the copper. Let it warm up for a second. Brilliant. So yeah. Joint won't go nowhere. Let it cool for a second. Okay, all cooled off. Let's work the shrinky dink back up over it like the last time. Make sure it covers all of the wire. Got a little wire sticking out on the edge here. I don't know if you can see that. A little wire hanging right there. Fix that critter up real quick. Okay. There we go. Same thing. Just a little piece of copper hanging up my shrink, so it ain't going on. There we go. Well, we're good now. So make sure it covers the exposed wire. Put the heat on it. Make sure you don't melt it if you want it warm. There you have it. Those wires are sealed from each other, permanently attached. Make sure it's not too hot. And slide your cover over. I suppose if you're real fancy, you could have two of them on here to cover up, but I don't really care. Warm that one up. So yeah, good as new. For that final decorative touch, electrical tape. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you probably know how to do this part. Take the tape, a little bit of an angle, wrap it up. Oops. Just like that. You got a nice, streamlined, repaired cord. No clunky wire nuts. If you like my videos, make sure you like and subscribe so you can see all the other stuff I work on. Happy homesteading!